Welcome to Black Renaissance, everyone. I'm your host, Christin Ayers. Please pitch us show ideas and see archives of these and other segments on Facebook.com/Black Renaissance KBCWTV. Without further ado, please welcome our first guest. Her name is Kysha Mitchell. She's a success coach, educator, author, and speaker with Elevate Your Now. That's a lot of titles.
Right, it is.
And that's wonderful. But what jumps out at me is success coach. What is a success coach? What does that mean?
I like to think of success coach as, okay, I'm an Olympics junkie, right? I love the Olympics. I love seeing those athletes come out there and really do their thing. But I like to think of it as the same thing, except we're athletes in our own life. So you have some of the top athletes in the world, and they still need help. They still need help to get to where they want to be. So they need tools, they need accountability, they need people to kind of pull them up when they're like, you know what, there are 100,000 people out here trying to do exactly what I'm doing. I can't do it. You need someone else there that says, you can, I see it in you, and you can do it, let me show you how.
And that's your role. That's where you come in.
That is my role.
So who are your clients? Who comes to you and how do you sort of help them? And is it focused on their lives, on their relationships, on their jobs?
Well, it's funny because I've kind of just allowed people to come to me and see, you know, who comes. And so far, I've had really what I like to call powerful women come. So women come to me that know what it takes to run a successful household, maybe to break a glass ceiling, to do something that previously seemed impossible. But there's one aspect of their life that keeps them up at night. You know, they're like, how come I have such great success in this area, but when it comes to fitness, I just can't seem to get it together. You know, why do I have such a right? Me too. Every morning when my trainer is like, "Are you coming?" But so it's that thing. It's the aspect of your life that is keeping you tossing and turning at night when you know you have it in you. You have the knowledge. You know, maybe you have the support even. But you can't figure out why I can't seem to make this one thing stick. Maybe it's health, maybe it's relationships. You know, whatever it is, it's just having someone there to give you that guidance. Maybe it's tools, maybe it's simply a kick in the rear to say, you know you can do this, get out there and do it, one step at a time, keep going.
Sometimes it just takes an outsider coming in and sort of helping you get on track when it comes to that.
Christian, that's how it started. Like, I was literally in my home with my own process that I kind of developed for manifesting what I want and getting to that next goal. And I was doing it and it was hard. I had so many thoughts coming up that said, you know, you can't do this, what are you doing? Just, you should be happy with your life the way it is right now. But, you know, I believe kind of the universe is our example. The universe doesn't stop doing it doesn't stop growing, it doesn't stop being beautiful, it keeps going. And I feel like we should take that as an example. What we have might be great, but why not get more? Why not impact more people? Why not help more families or break another glass ceiling? You know, whatever it is. So I started by myself and I said, I'm not doing this by myself. I'm going to invite some friends to my house in the guise of putting together a vision board. And what we're really going to do is go through this process and put a voice and use our imagination and see where that takes us when it comes to achieving our goals. And that's what happened. And now it's turned into workshops and it's turned into personal coaching, to group coaching.
Counseling, one-on-one, that sort of thing, okay.
One-on-one, exactly.
And you actually have a book that's coming out soon, too. Tell me about that. It's called Replace It. Replace what? What are we talking about?
Replace It. So what we're talking about are those thoughts that we all have, those thoughts that feel like they kind of creep up our back and insinuate themselves in our minds and keep going round and around. And it's like the things I mentioned before. You can't do it. You know, you don't have enough money. Who do you think? Nobody in your family has done this before. Maybe you're just not supposed to be married. You know, all of those thoughts that we think we're being haunted by, only it's really, after the research I did, it's the same thoughts that we all have.
We all share that.
We all share it. And so with a lot of my clients and in the workshops, I found that what people would cite as their reason for not achieving their dream was often external. It was, I don't have enough money, or I don't have the certification I need. But what I found was it was really those thoughts that kept coming up and kept telling them, you can't do it, or you must be crazy to do that. And that led to not taking the right actions that would actually take you to achieving that dream. So Replace It is a tool. I call it the everyday tool for shifting from dream-crushing thoughts into a life you love.
That is powerful.
You know, and it's not magic. It's not magic. What it is, it's taking 100 thoughts and giving you replacements for them. Because I would have clients saying, well, I'm thinking this, but if I don't think that, then what do I think? And that's what people kept asking me. So I said, you know, I'm going to put it all in the book. And everyone doesn't think the same way. So I have 4 replacements. And one is an affirmation. One is a quote from someone, because sometimes we learn better when people tell us, you know,
right.
what to do. Another is from some spiritual text, so something spiritual that might get to our heart rather than our minds. And the 4th is a kinesthetic. So
it sounds like a fantastic book.
Yeah, I think it'll be great. I think it'll be
Okay.
great. I'm hoping it'll help a lot of people.
Well, it sounds like you've captured all your ideas in it. They're fantastic ideas. I'll encourage everybody to take a look at it. For more information about Elevate Your Now and for more information about the book you heard about, log on to KyshaMitchell.com. That's Kysha Mitchell. It's KYSHA.com. We'll be right back with more Black Renaissance right after the break.